Alright, today I have a little bit different kind of a video here. This one is my Iron Blooded Orphans Graze Custom from the anime, of course, Iron Blooded Orphans. I already built this one. I did not have a unboxing video for it because I took the video and apparently didn't know how to use my recording properly. Decided to stop the video when I started recording and then start it when I was done, and have since already built the mobile suit, and well, I can't obviously unbox the video or unbox the mobile suit again, so I'll just show you what I have completed. I'll show you a little bit about the mobile suit and what I used to complete the build. So obviously this one is the Graze Custom. This is the early version of the suit after the crew Tekkadan have captured it from their enemies. Not a lot of upgrading or changing done. Different coloration, you know, the legs, arms, they all appear the same as the standard Graze. This one is a couple little details here about what you can do with it, the customized kits that they came out with for this series. There's our pilot here, Akihiro, and something about the story so far. So normally this would contain my poly bags and the runners. I did use a few of these. These are Gundam markers, but they are pore type, which is my preferred type of Gundam marker if I'm going to use them. I also do use Micron, Pigma, Micron, colored and black, obviously, you know, for detailing. Here is the instruction sheet, which is, I really like these instruction sheets. I like how the colored pictures look. I do like the UC Gundams where they have the main mobile suit on display right at the front, but this is interesting in terms of like build divers, build fighters. They have more about the people that are in them as well. I don't read Japanese, so I can't tell you anything about what this says, which is unfortunate, but you know, things are as they are. We have a nice color picture of what posability it has, and some of the details that are different about this than the standard Graze. Color guide if I wanted to paint it. Just some of the details here. The build itself is really simple. It is a Graze, so it is a grunt suit. Very quick build. They're using 4 pages in all here on the front. One of them is just the guide on how to get everything done and what runners come in the kit. Since we don't have the runners, I can go ahead and take a look at these. And so, you know, you have the body, the head, arms, legs, the color photos of the assembly of the kit, which are always good to have, and the weapons. So yeah, it's a simple build. And I kept this because I always keep my leftover poly caps. So to build this one in particular, and I already smashed them in half, I use my regular old nippers. These are actually really cheap nippers that I got at Walmart. I am not a rich man. I don't buy pricey nippers online. Just the regular old nippers you can find anywhere are good enough for me. I do put a little bit more work into them with my X-Acto knives. Always use a fresh blade if you can. These are nail files, which are like 6-in-1, 7-in-1 nail files that you can get at Walmart as well. These ones I bought at Amazon. I bought 24 of them for $8, so it's like, you know, use them and abuse them, throw them away, get another one. There is another Gundam port type. I brought another gray one because this one's running out, and I was like, I'll use this before I finish. This one is in black. Silver Sharpie to highlight some details here and there. I don't actually recommend using the Silver Sharpie too much. It's really bright, and it's hard to remove if you get it in a place where you don't want it. If they had a finer tip than this one, I guess I would probably use it a little bit more often, but this is a gold marker that I don't remember where I got it from, and it is not good at all. I did continue using it, but it's not the greatest. This one here is actually a paint pen. This is gold marker. The gold in this is much superior to the one in this one, but it is a paint, and it does take a very long time to dry. I believe it is an oil base, so again, be careful if you do choose to use something like that. Enamel and oil-based paints tend to brittle the plastic in these model kits, and you have a tendency to crack them. This is another nail file I found on Amazon. It is a glass nail file. Very interesting thing here. I've used one for a while, and it hasn't ever dulled on me, and it works fairly well. Another thing you use on the port type markers is a Q-tip ear cleaner. Obviously, I used this one until I couldn't anymore. Usually I bring more than one, but I didn't on this kit, so I have a nasty looking Q-tip here for us. This is a leftover piece from the Graze standard. I believe that carries the thruster pack on its backpack. And of course we have the weapon, which is the long barrel machine gun, as they call it. So onto the mobile suit itself. We will slap this guy back together if I can. Sorry, I just went and set it down. So this will actually be my first review of a mobile suit on the channel. Well, I have many. I quite like the look of the Graze. The long legs, short torso, and stocky build of this thing actually is pretty alluring to me. I also like the Graze Custom's little thruster here. I think that's a fun, practical way to have additional motion on your kit without having to build any big wings or anything like that. Just a big thruster on the back. So as far as the kit goes, it's in this wonderful white color, which I dulled down with the pour type markers, and obviously you can see I filled in the some of the gaps, the colors, the panel lines. I didn't do a very great detailed job on this one because I was in a rush, but I think the look came out pretty good. If you can see in there, I did paint that gold with the gold marker, and I used the Pigma liners to color the outside black. This is that cheapy gold marker in the middle there. There is a sticker that comes in the kit to cover those up, but I did think the gold would look better, as well as that one there. That's a the gold in that marker too. It's not that great, but it didn't end up as bad as I thought it might. The other color in the kit is the dark gray of the inner frame, or the light gray of the inner frame, which isn't seen much on the kit itself. You see some right here, the top of the arm here, the inner arm here, and this is actually a different gray. But and there's a dark green on the arms here, on some of the shoulder or the arm panels, and where else? The bottom of the shoes. Also, the light gray, which is the most prevalent all over the kit. That is a very interesting color as well. Very militaristic, very utilitarian. It kind of tells you what they are going for as far as the gruntness of the kit, as far as the disposable type. You know, hey, this is just a regular old mobile suit that, you know, we throw out hundreds of. This does come with an axe as well. I didn't mention that. That also comes in that gray color as the inner frame. The Sharpie on the edge there actually came out looking pretty good. As far as what this kit comes with, it is pretty basic. It only comes with that axe, the machine gun, and the kit. And like I showed, I only have one spare piece from the normal Graze suit. Articulation wise, you aren't getting a lot out of this kit, but it isn't exactly known for its wonderful articulation anyway. It's just a mobile suit that's a grunt type that's meant to, you know, bolster your numbers. You send them out in groups and, you know, get it done. I don't have a stand on me right now. Obviously, I set the phone down earlier. But the knee bends actually pretty well. The ankles on these suits, they could bend better, but because of the armor on them, they end up pinching, which is okay. You get a lot of leeway with what you can do overall, but each individual joint isn't going to give you a lot. You know, you get the middle bend, but as you saw earlier, it's going to separate pretty easily as it's just on a ball joint. I love this mobile suit. I do have the upgraded version, which isn't actually an upgraded, it's just a repainted version. The HGIBO. This one is actually one of my favorite suits from the series. Barbados, of course, being the best, and the titular Gundam from the series. But the Grazes in the show are, I believe, one of the high points, because they're just a utilitarian unit. They aren't flashy or over the top, but they can get that way if you needed them to, such as the Schwalbe Graze or the Graze Ritter. You know, just a little bit of upgrading, a little bit of work makes them stand out much more. But as far as work on this thing, I didn't do a lot. I showed you what I used on it, but you can put a lot more work into it, paint them, and get them a lot grittier and gruntier if you'd like, or you can just simply panel line them, or even from the box, they end up looking great. This one in particular, being a custom version, has those different shoulders. I wouldn't say upgraded, but definitely the chest piece here being different, the headpiece being different, and that thruster being different. Add a lot to the grunt kit and make it appear much different than, well, not much different, but different and, well, more customized than just the standard unit. So that is my video. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.